And he tells us that also because, not too many people have, we all have the opportunity to have access to him. We all have the opportunity to receive the free gift, but not all of us take the opportunity to have true access to him. Okay? So he's in a secret place. I'm going to go over a bunch of scripture later on today that will help explain this verse here, okay? And when praying, do not keep on babbling like the nations, for they think that they shall be heard for their many words. And he answered, I have not disturbed Israel, but you and your father's house in that... Oh, sorry. My bad. I went on ahead of myself. When praying, do not keep on babbling like the nations, for they think that they shall be heard for their many words. Our prayers, you can keep your prayers simple. Okay, don't feel like you got to keep going on and have to pray about every single little thing. Okay? You can have simple prayers. Doesn't have to be long, thought out prayers. Okay? Just let it come from the heart. Let's turn to 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 18. Let's turn to 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 18. We're going to look at a story on people that babbled and what happened, okay? And he answered, I have not disturbed Israel, but you and your father's house, in that you have forsaken the commands of Yah, and you have followed the Baals, or followed false gods, okay? And now send and gather all Israel to me on Mount Carmel, the 450 prophets of Baal. So, just like how there's, Yah has his prophets, okay? Baal or Satan also has his prophets too. Obviously, you got 400 of them right now, okay? 450. And the 400 prophets of Asherah, okay? So prophets of all these other gods, yeah? Who eat at Jezebel's table. Verse 20. Ahab then sent for the children of Israel and gathered the prophets on Mount Carmel. So, I want you to imagine there's this mountain, okay? There's the prophets of Baal and of Asherah. And then there's the children of Israel all together on this mountain. Okay, not just the prophets, they're all together, okay? Remember that. And Ahab sent for all the children of Israel and gathered the prophets on Mount Carmel, both of them. And Eliyahu or Elijah came to all the people and said, how long would you keep hopping between two opinions? How long are you going to continue in believing in two ways? I can believe this for one day, believe that for one day. I can worship this way one day. I can worship paganism another day. How long are you going to be hot and cold? Or hot nor cold? How long are you going to just be on the fence? Okay? One day I want to be this way, one day I want to be that way. How long? So Elijah is telling the children of Israel right now. Like, when are you going to stop? When are you guys going to stop and just believe in Yah? Okay? If Yah is Elohim, Yah is God, follow him. If Baal, follow him. But the people answered him not a word. Okay? And Elijah said to the people, I alone am left a prophet of Yah, but the prophets of Baal are 450 men. So there's just one prophet right now, Elijah. and there's 450 prophets of Satan. Now he's going to perform an amazing miracle. Okay, he's going to show them who the truth. He's going to test them. Now let them give us 2 bulls. He's telling the prophets, okay? And let them choose 1 bull for themselves and cut it in pieces and lay it on the wood, but set no fire. And I prepare the other bull, and I shall lay it on the wood, but set no fire. So we're both going to have our own bulls. We're both going to prepare it, but one thing we're not going to do, we're not going to set the bull on fire. We'll see who the true God is, the true Elohim is. Okay? Let's see if your God listens to you or if Yah listens to me. Okay? That's what's going to happen. And Elijah said to the prophets of Baal, choose 1 bull for... Okay, we read that already. Verse 27. And it came to be at noon that Elijah... Oh no, sorry. Verse 26. My bad. Chapter 18, verse 26. So they took the bull which was given them and prepared it and called on the name of Baal from morning until evening. Even until noon. No, sorry. Even until noon. Saying, O Baal, answer us. But there was no voice, and no one answered. And they leaped about and the slaughter place which they had made. Okay, so from morning until noon, they're yelling and screaming and calling for their false god to light this bull on fire. Nothing happened. Okay? And it came to be at noon that Elijah taunted them and said, cry aloud, for he is a mighty one. He's like, cry louder. Maybe you're not crying loud enough. Okay? 450 men now. Imagine that. Everybody screaming and yelling, all right? Hey, cry louder. Okay? Oh, you know what? Maybe he's meditating. Okay? All right? He's telling them, okay, maybe your God is meditating. That's why he's not listening to you right now. Okay? Be patient with him. Maybe he's busy. Okay? Or you know what? You know what? He might be on a journey. Okay? Or it could be that he's asleep and has to be awakened. So he's taunting them. It's pretty charismatic guy, Elijah. Yeah? Okay? Verse 28, and they cried aloud. Okay? And so they even like cried louder. So they're like listening to Elijah. Like, okay, maybe he's right. Okay? Maybe we gotta lift up our voices higher. Right? And it came to be, they cried aloud. Okay, next thing, what they do next, and cut themselves according to their ruling with knives and spears until the blood gushed out on them. What kind of people cut themselves? I mean, Shaka, you got something to say?
Crazy people.
Crazy people. Okay? I found it interesting that it said they cut themselves to their ruling. It was something that they did. They practiced it. It was, okay? Spilling of the blood. You got, I mean, you guys know about the society, like deep societies and the deep state and satanic rituals where they cut themselves and they perform rituals. So they got to a point where it's like, okay, this is our last straw. You know what we're going to do? We're going to cut ourselves.
Bringing out the big guns.
Yeah. Because this is normally how it's done. This is what they was doing. And this is what they continue. People in these societies and these organizations, satanic rituals, they still do this today. Okay? Nothing new under the sun. So I thought